teacher and painter here at Montsalvat, and I've been teaching here since 1992, and I teach oil painting in the tonal realist manner, as it was developed by this gentleman, Max Meldrum. This is a life cast of Max Meldrum at about the age of 24. This was one of my teachers, Alan Martin, who was a student of Max Meldrum, and he started with Max when he was about 15, as far as I know, and wanted to be a painter from that age. And Max said to him, "You'll have to get a job," and organised for Alan to serve an apprenticeship with a dentist in the city, which enabled him to make these casts, because Alan used to make false teeth. It's a tradition going back some time, apparently, some generations. And other people like, as you know, as I've said before, John Keats had his death mask done. There are many, Ludwig van Beethoven, death mask, and Voltaire. I don't think the Voltaire one is a death mask. I think it was taken from a sculpture, as most of the other ones here are. It's very good for portraiture, of course. And mostly when we're teaching people from casts, they start working in monochrome, which is one colour plus white, generally raw umber or black, and they paint in monochrome, and the casts themselves are monochrome. It's not a good thing to have them coloured like or normal skin. It really started, I think, as far back as Diego Velázquez, and another painter who painted like that was probably, I'd say, the best known would be Rembrandt. And there's very little drawing involved. It's just straight onto the canvas, separating light marks from dark marks, light areas from dark areas. And at the same time, you need to also take account of the colour values. It's looking at the subject and determining what the shapes of the tones are. That's the lightness and darkness of the subject. So tone works. Colour is just, it's the icing on the cake, right? And if you get all three things, the tone, the form and the colour right, then you're really getting somewhere. Drawing is for drawing. Drawing is a separate skill. Drawing's like playing the violin. You can play one string, maybe two, but painting is for painting. They're two separate skills, but they enhance each other. That's the best way I could explain it. It's not just beautiful visually, it has a beautiful atmosphere, and kept on coming back. And of course, when I started teaching here, I became friendly with Sigmund and the other members of the family, and I've just enjoyed my life here. It's like a second home to me.